What's up, YouTube? So it's already November of this year, and as everybody knows, a whole bunch of shit just happened. From, let's say, March to present day, our economy is in a state of contraction, and of course, the economy is a reflection of what we are believing in as people. We are mostly contracting. Our minds are contracting. We are seeking shelter. We are afraid and we are anxious of what the future holds. We are uncertain, which is why there's a lot of dialogue going on in the internet. But it's important to know that while people are contracting and people are living in a state of fear and anxiety and are afraid of what's going to happen, there are others who are taking note of the situation and using this as an opportunity to really grow and expand and double down on what they believe in, and to really find out for themselves who they really are, what do they represent, and how much strength of character that they have during these situations. Because when I looked at this situation in March, when everything was shut down, I said to myself, I am never going to get this time to really reflect on my situation, to see what it is that I want out of my life, and to really slow down momentarily to observe my life situation and see what it is that I want to create with myself. I am never, ever going to get this time again when the entire world is standing still at the same time that I am reflecting. It's never usually the case where you have your environment stopping at the same time that you want to stop as well. One thing or another has to be going. And if you haven't realized this, that this, even now, if it's even now in November, while it might be a little late, you still have an opportunity to reflect on your situation and see what it is that you want to create. And also to take note of how you responded to this situation. Because this is the crisis of my generation, in my 20s. For people 10 years ago, it was the crash, the real estate crash, 2007 and 8. This is 2020, extending into 2021. What's going to happen in the future? What's going to happen to our generation? What are we doing now to excel our growth and to really double down on what it is that we want? And this whole situation, this whole shutdown, was a great indicator of who you are, your strength of character. Because if you sat there and did nothing, and if you sat there and just watched Netflix, watched TV, watched YouTube, didn't reflect on your situation, didn't take inventory of your strengths and weaknesses, didn't take into account the skills that you needed to build once everything starts opening up again, you have failed. You have wasted the greatest amount of time that the world has given you, and you're not going to get that time back. When the world was at a standstill, this was your opportunity to really see what it is that you wanted. But you sat there and didn't do anything. And now there are others who have gone further ahead exponentially, have become clear with what they wanted, and have taken actions to build the skills and the experience necessary to propel them further. There is really no excuse. When I am talking to myself, and this is dialogue that is for me specifically and not for you, this is just what makes me who I am, I would say to myself when I am lazy, how pathetic do you have to be to have this opportunity presented in front of you and to not use it? How pathetic can you be if you don't have the courage and the strength to muster up the energy to improve your life situation when there is literally nothing going on in this world and the economy is shut down? Being lazy when everything else is shut down is a testament to who you are and what your character is like. So if you have been lazy, you haven't done anything, and you haven't upped any skills, haven't read anything, haven't really doubled down on anything that you're good at or eliminated anything that you're bad at, and created or crafted a vision for your future, what's going to happen when everything else starts going again? You're going to be so behind. And I do hope that this is some sort of slap in the face for you, because you are not going to get this situation, this opportunity anymore. And quite frankly, the opportunity might have passed already. But we all know that one saying, the best time to plant a tree is today, or of course 30 years ago. But you can do something today while the economy is still recovering. And while everybody is, complaining about the president, the economy, politics, what's going on in their own household, at least do something to improve your situation. Because if you're just playing video games, watching TV, eating a whole bunch of crap that doesn't fit you, you're not working out, it's like you're digging your own grave. That's how I think of it. So, hopefully, the people who already follow me have some sort of drive, have some sort of work ethic or internal belief system that doesn't allow them to stay still for very long. When a moment of crisis happens, the initial reaction is to stop and observe the environment. But once you take in all the information that you need, or at least have enough information to act on, and you identify your goal, identify your purpose, the mission, you must move with speed and aggression. Slow and steady is a common saying among people who want to make it seem like they're doing enough to make themselves feel better. It's not necessarily slow and steady, it's fast and steady. Move with speed and aggression towards whatever it is that you want to accomplish, and do it consistently. Whatever amount of work that you want, that's up to you. No one can control you. That's basic American values right there. You get to choose what you want to do with your life. And if you want to just hunker down, not do anything, let opportunities pass you by, or at least just not do anything, that is entirely your fault. And you deserve no sympathy when you keep complaining about your situation and you still haven't done anything. So instead of complaining about the government, complaining about our presidents, what the situation is like, what political party our state is in, you still have the ability to do something about your situation. Get your real estate license, start selling, or start that online business, write something, read something, expand your mind so that it's not so confined to this limited sector that most people are in. And you're probably going to be better off at the start of 2021. Because people are probably just giving up. They're waiting for the year to end. And once that year begins, that's when they'll start thinking about their future. By then, it's already too late. The planning starts now. And it's already the last 2 months of this year. So, just get your shit together.